Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Tell you that.
I think we're about to watch something just as exquisite.
So this is Yuuri. Spelled Y
W.
U U R Y I. Yuuri, like that. With ensemble.
But ensemble is the studio.
Nice.
So it's similar again. This is like the same acoustic type of like
I love
live
it,
environment, the one take type of feel, raw in the studio.
Just one cut.
One cut.
So this is Dry Flower, please.
Yes.
Yuuri, take us away.
All right. I hope it has captions.
So Yamaha.
Oh, Indonesian.
I'll check out the lyrics later.
But it is a Yamaha piano. Okay, I already love it. But look at that score. Let me have a look at that score.
Oh, don't want to look at it.
Wow. It is complicated.
Well, can't see anything from there.
No, I know. Glare. glare. You just see a lot of dots and upside down hands and yeah. They have a whole string section? No. What a change of rhythm. What the hell was that?
They like doing that.
Soft, mellow, grow.
多分私じゃなくていいね余裕のない二人だったし気づけば喧嘩ばっかりしてさごめんねずっと話そうと思ってたきっと私たち合わないね二人きりしか
His voice fits the aesthetic perfectly.
Yeah.
あなたばかり話していたいねもしいつか
There's a whole string section in that place. I love the angle of the camera, it's so nice.
Lots of personality.
Okay, wonderful, but that's a human voice. I feel okay. We're back to human Earth again.
Yeah, it's
you know,
lots of personality here. Lots of mannerisms, individualistic sort of to some extent as well. Like in more individualistic technique compared to some of like in the channel. Sometimes we check out singers that are like textbook examples of things. Certainly, all these singers would follow principles, right? Would follow these principles, of course, because how else are you gonna sing? But more, what would you call it? Way more personality here. Way more an individualistic approach to the song.
Yeah, is his original composition, so maybe perhaps that's what we're hearing.
But just that voice, that type of.
But yeah, definitely the vocal texture and the vocal mannerisms are very human, are very raw, are very his, and they're very tangible with this equalization and mixing, especially given the detailed environment that it is, right? So the controlled environment, but there's a certain like disdain at the end of the phrase is kind of like a bit of grabbing towards the end. It gives that raspy roughness to the texture. It's nice. It feels
enjoyable.
Real. Yeah, and it adheres really well with the arrangement that they have decided to go with. That, by the way, is actually pretty complicated because there's nothing harder than having to work with a pop ballad, having to adhere to orchestral arrangement. having a piano lead the rhythmicality when it's part of the harmonic section, but it's leading the rhythmicality. And then you also have this string section that does its own thing. And so they're very individualistic areas of music itself. So when they're having to come together in a genre that doesn't usually is composed of these elements, the job of the singer is to make them all adhere to each other and
be the glue.
Be the adhesive. And here it's so very well carried.
Yeah, I mean that's like an interesting point, right? Because it's like you're not trying to sell like an experience that competes with something else that provides a completely different experience. You're trying to sell your experience of music.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to be actually to some extent as individualistic as you possibly can.
Yes.
In the music industry, and especially in these live settings, because it's to some extent the most you can possibly showcase, and the rawest you can probably possibly showcase when there's cameras involved and it's like a performance. So it is a good performance. It's very pleasant to the ear in his own way of portraying the piece and the art that he's trying to showcase.
But it does feel like like you're walking into a modern art gallery.
Yeah, it feels exactly like the environment.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
That the video was shot in.
See, but you see how it's the piano who dictates where the song is going to be led, rhythmically speaking. That is so hard! Whatever that was. Wow, beautiful!
Clean, eh?
Oh, that's so special. Oh, that cameraman is doing the magic.
Such a unique song.
It's a brilliant arrangement, though. Oh, what a voice. Oh, the violins just... It's beautiful.
Dude, what the fuck?
What was that? I love that they also have carpets on the top of the just to dry out the echo-ness, the bigness of the room. Like right at the top, you can see the... Wow! That was so great.
Because he has like an alternative disdain, doesn't he? He's like an alternative flair.
Yeah, but he's singing a pop ballad with
That's...
this incredibly intricate
orchestra arrangement.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Because the song isn't that.
No,
That's an illusion.
that's right. This is a special arrangement. The original song is not like this.
Right. No, but even in the arrangement of that song, that's not the song. That's the instrumentalization after the vocalization. But during the vocals, it always changes.
Yeah.
Right? So
I'm just trying to think. Does it go from like a valse type of like a that in between, because it's not rubato. It's coming from like a valse.
because the piano leads,
Yeah,
but
but
then the
it's
vocal leads.
Yeah, but you have that really clear change of dynamics throughout the song, right? So it starts with a valsy type of like musicalization, kind of brings you back to the romantic era of the 1950s, where the romantic ballads were written this way. The arrangements and the string section sound really similar to this, but then it changes completely to that 4x4 style of a pop ballad, and it brings it back every now and then. But right towards the end, you had that beautiful, half notes and intricacies that fit really well into the idea of the song, because it gives you that nostalgic feel. But it's also a pop ballad. I just don't know. It's such a wonderful
These guys are so good at
arrangement.
music, dude.
It is.
They're so good at music. They just
musically elite.
they're very good just at music. Like that's
I'm tired.
they're really good.
That's so wonderful.
Dude, listening to One OK Rock.
Yes, Daddy,
Lisa.
you need to listen to that. That is a fantastic.
Lisa, not Lisa from Blackpink. This is a Lisa from Japan. That
We have checked out before.
but I don't think you're very familiar with her. I don't think you'll be able to recognize her that, but I'm gonna show you after this. Because Father just arrived now. He missed those two performances, and now this fella Yuuri.
With
Well,
ensemble.
the whole oh mate, it's like they're so good at music.
I just don't understand
All of them.
how they come up with such brilliant compositions that are, well, that just makes me question what is playing in Japan.
No, actually, that makes me question what's the educational system like in music.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
it's
they-
definitely very high.
Because this is mostly even in the rock genre, and what Lisa's really good at. They're all essentially classical arrangements. They understand music really well, and they study music, so
That's right.
they probably went to music school to some extent. I don't know if Lisa did. I never like to guess, because most of the time when I guess, it turns out they were self-taught
That's
every
true.
time. So
But no, there are very clear signs here. I mean,
well, at least definitely of the orchestra and the musicians, but the singers
as the composers.
and the
as
composers. Like Lisa obviously made it herself, and obviously One OK Rock, they make their own music.
Yuuri composed this song as well.
Yeah, so what the fuck? What are they feeding them in school, and what are they teaching them in music class?
Yeah,